Hello everybody, this is Leonora, and I'm back here today to do another tarot card unboxing. Been kind of excited for this one personally. Make sure, if you'd like to support my videos here and what we're talking about, to like and follow me below here on YouTube, as well as you can always follow me on Twitter at ElementsCrazyLee, and you can follow my business, Elemental Inspirations, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Today I am going to be unboxing The Guardian Tarot by Beth Seilonen, and I was personally just instantly drawn to the artwork on this box. I love decks like this one that have kind of that pencil drawing line on it. And so I was very excited when I seen this one coming out. Some of you already may be very familiar with this deck, and other people are going to be very new to it. I've been getting people kind of feeling like it's a little creepy, which is always more intriguing to me to kind of check out a deck that has got kind of some unsure comments on it. So what I've read about this deck is kind of the concept of integration between the nature world, nature tree spirits, and kind of the human realm or humanoids. So it'll be interesting to kind of take a look at it. This is a red feather imprint, so red feather is always, of course, known for their wonderful little boxes and their casings and whatnot. And I guess why delay any longer, and let's go ahead and open this up. So I love decks that kind of go a little bit deeper into like different realms and different constructs, and again that just have that beautiful pencil lining to them. So I was very happy to get a copy of this, and I've been looking forward to this unboxing. So wow, now that you take that shrink wrap off, that coloration just is so much more pretty, and I'm hoping that of course the deck stylization goes along with it. Fantastic little closure that we always get here with the red feather imprints. You open it up, you kind of see that introduction and to Beth, as well as we've got a nice little book that kind of like sits right in there, same size as the box. That's really nice. And the cards kind of sitting in there in their little wrap. They just pop right out. Boom, here we go. And we've got this nice little slip cover right here. So we pull this little slippy guy off, and boom. It looks like these are the backs, kind of a neat little back. Anybody who likes to have those reverse meanings and whatnot on the cards are going to have that. It is kind of a high gloss coat, as we're kind of seeing there. Still really beautiful coloration though. Personally, it kind of almost looks like the rising moon phases kind of like going around it, and of course I haven't got to read the book yet to see what the actual impression on that is. But you know, these I'd have to say, and they may be a little bit bigger for some people as far as like hand size goes for tarot, but they're maybe just a teeny bit wider and about like the normal height. The book is actually the exact same size as the cards, so that's really cute. So as I turn it over and we get that first introduction to the Fool, I have to say I'm loving it so far. The colors are really nice. You've got that, again, what I like, that pencil sketching, that pencil lining and whatnot. And there, that first illustration, you can really see human with tree, which is, like I said, one of the few comments I allowed myself to kind of look at before opening this box up. So that's definitely an intriguing image, especially for the magician. We've got what looked like, I thought so, kind of like almost like a spirit board kind of coming down from him, which is really interesting. You've got that pendulum, he's outdoors and just a different type of scenario and whatnot. That's a really intriguing. If this is the kind of stuff that we can kind of come to expect from this person, I know that some people may not jive with that hollow eye look. But at the same time, for me, again, with that one little comment about it being tree beings, it does kind of make sense to a certain sense that if this is more of an energy impression, an alignment, a culmination, and again, ooh, I can see how somebody might find that one a little bit creepy, especially for the Empress card, but that is really neat, badass. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Ooh, and then the Emperor goes like right along with it, a bit more intense. Ooh. So far, like, to be honest, like, just kind of like looking through some of these things here that we've got, there is some great coloration. Even though it is obviously printed on cardstock and has this gloss coating to it and whatnot, the coloration and the cards are looking just absolutely beautiful. I'm not necessarily, and neither are you probably, noticing any like enhanced supercomputer generation to it, so that hand art illustration of Beth Seilonen's is going to kind of continue on throughout the deck. Wow, that is a really great card. So I am like continuously intrigued with this deck, and even though some people have been kind of making comments about their unsurety about it, I hope that even just like kind of getting to see some of this introduction to the artwork, it's very interesting. Ooh, and there's that cover one. I went right to it. That is awesome. I'm so glad that one is in here. Very beautiful deep card for me, and the Three of Swords actually just very beautiful. So really, I'm extra interested now in this deck. As we can kind of see, it looks like it's following the major arcana vibration as well as the minors. It looks like we're getting more of a fully depicted art style. And anyone who's a little bit likes like the happy fluffy colors, you know, you're going to get a lot of that in this deck. But it's got a lot of feeling and energy, and kind of the mixing of those two elements is a really deep placement. Ooh, and that one almost looks like ooh, there's souls there, like, you know, even more transparent than some of the rest. As we look at this, the cardstock is definitely feeling like pretty nice. We've got this kind of, it doesn't feel flimsy, it doesn't feel like it's gonna tear when you do that to it. You kind of go like that, like no paper stuff like flies off of it, and it's always something that I like to see with this. So as we go through this, I am definitely just going to quickly kind of like check out this book that Beth provided. You open it up and it's got a nice introductory to like which pages are what, so that's always a good thing. Right here, nice little introduction that Beth kind of puts in, and not everybody does that. So nice little acknowledgements. And then we got the introduction, like, here we go, guys, the Guardian is now starting. So it looks like as we kind of move into here, we've got like a color title for like what it is. We've got a nice little introduction to it, as well as kind of like the story of the energy of what's going on. So, you know, a lot of people like the black and white illustrations, color illustrations, so you are getting more of that color vibration throughout the book, which is really nice because it helps you kind of construct with the card in the book as you're looking at it, and you're getting all the vibrations and the frequencies from it. So just kind of like looking through it. It's not an extremely detailed guidebook, but it is going to give you the little bit of the definition and then her story and the energy, which is a nice like little introduction to her deck at least. If you're needing like a lot more of how to get to know tarot or all the meanings of it, I mean, I haven't read the book yet, so I'm not sure about that, but you might need a little bit of additional information. Looks like this part of the last like couple pages goes into spreads, which is a nice little thing. She's got a nice little personal spread that she's done right there. Kind of teaches you how to use it, and it looks like another one right there. So as we go through this book, it's going to be probably really easy to follow through. Definitely excited to kind of move forward and see where we can take this deck. So thank you for stopping by, guys. I always appreciate sharing this information, and I hope maybe this invites some of you to also grab this deck and see how much we like it. Thank you for stopping by, and blessed be as always.